Virginia Tech, it has the Florida pipeline and the 757 pipeline, so for ODU to get big...
90% of Virginia Tech graduates can't find Florida on a map.
I'm at 10%, so is Adam Henry.
Well,
and Amy.
And George Kirizitis.
Yeah, alright.
I defy George to name 50 states to me.
Fair enough. Alright, let's talk about kickball.
Let's talk about pitch, please! Virginia Tech grad, please!
Pitch, please.
Oh, team formed by Wesley McLean, Nikki LeBlanc, formerly of JFK, and they've added a lot of Peninsula talent, pulled from various teams about the league, pulled in some new talent. Looks to be a very talented squad from just looking at their lineup on paper. Mr. Wentworth, would you tell us more about the Pitch Please squad?
I'd be happy to, Nate. Let's look at Pitch Please. Wes and Nikki, they brought together quite a good squad. What first stands out to me is that their pitching is going to be A++.
Well, their name is Pitch Please.
Exactly.
So please and thank you, they will.
But they got the second team All-Peninsula pitcher with Haas Dubois.
Hassan.
Haas Doobie.
I say Haas Doobie.
Haas Doobie. And they got the third team All-Peninsula, Daniel Reyes. Him of course, the impressive personal ERA. So they're going to be solid no matter which one they put out there. They're going to be great. Add to that, they got Mike Seals from the Jaegernauts. They got a couple of panic attack players. Trey McGlon, who's a veteran kickball player, catcher, so he'll be behind the plate for them. Randy Brown, she's a female. She's great.
She great.
I said she's with the apostrophe S. I mean, they got a lot of good
I talk all this shit about Virginia Tech. Then we got ODU people in the house.
She's great.
She good. She
can't ball far.
Actually, let me take time out. When you look at Pitch Please's girls, Megan Dorsey, Kate Barkus, Randy Brown, Nikki LeBlanc. Man, that's gonna be tough. They got some solid female talent. Kristen Pauly. This is going to be a good team. You add that, so there's a lot of veteran players on their team, and then like the other half is all like raw soccer players that they brought over from Wes's team. The West Indies United.
I like it raw.
Oh baby, I like it raw.
But what that means is that they're going to have some guys who can find those holes in the defense, kick pretty hard. They probably won't be able to run the bases because they're soccer players and they don't grow up watching American baseball, but they'll be good. You don't need to know much about running the bases. You kick it past everyone.
I love when you just end you just go through the whole roster and just hit us with a bunch of knowledge, and then you stop, and it's up to me or George to take it from there and start talking about some bullshit that I don't even know. I don't know anything about this team except for what you just mentioned, and I know that we played them in the first game.
They got Tommy.
They're going to be good. Top half of the standings. Look for them at the end of the season.
Yeah, they got the shit can on the team. Tommy Zupke. They got some talented players on the team. I'm impressed with the roster that Wes and Nikki put together for the first season.
Mostly compiled of 757 people. And that's how we were talking about the recruiting classes earlier. The 757 is just a breeding ground for athletic talent.
Sure.
I believe they will win, and win again.
Win.
All right, let's talk Rumspringa. Let's do it. Mr. Wellbrock, your team, the Rumspringa, is back. I just had the biggest man crush on so many players on your team.
Troy Southall included. What's the time frame on this so I know how much time we get to talk about? Oh, fantastic.
The blind squirrel haunts my dreams in the most glorious way possible.
Do you just want me to start and go into a 4-minute speech of how awesome this team is?
I want you to open up opportunities for me to talk about Troy, Lopez, Ricky, and yourself.
If I may.
I love when Brent starts off.
So what stands out for me about Rumspringa when I look at their roster?
The hot dudes.
There's the hot dudes, and hot dudes equals speed. So you mentioned
hot and nasty
Lopez, Daniel Waff, Guy Sumrall, Troy Salthel, Ricky, and then a couple of new pickups that they got from the Jaegernauts. Mike Ramey and Joe Mazzetti. There's speed up and down this lineup. So I think that's what really stands out for Rumspringa, is that they can get those bunts down, and they're going to be tough to get out on those throws to first. Now, the question is, once they get on base, are they going to have people to kick them in? Question mark.
I love that. Who's going to kick them in, you say? Well, you're talking about the big dynamic feat of the Rusty Wallace, the Troy Southall, because we can put him in a button position or we can put him in a kicking position. The Matt Welbrock, the...
Who?
Yeah, I know. Every once in a while, like 1 out of 9 times I can do it. But that's, to allude what you were saying, it's all about speed this year. We're going to come out swinging. And what I was really proud of that I observed in the Patriot League when we did the draft and we had a bunch of people playing on different teams was the progress that our girls made. Stacy Carpenter, Justine Jones. Keisha's always been a strong point along there with Angie. And so, to get
American Sarah Rue.
Sarah Rue coming over, another Jaegernaut that is going to be joining the Rumspringa Alliance. So I was really pleased to see those girls really progress in that Patriot League and to bring those talents and what they've learned from various coaches and plans over to Rumspringa. Ricky Holmes has done a fantastic job of keeping this team together, organizing practices, keeping us on the same page. And like we say all the time, we're always looking to get into that upper echelon. A lot of teams moving in this year. Unbiased opinion power rankings, I put us around 8. But
that's
going
that's
in.
exactly where I had you guys.
Awesome.
But,
So
that's exactly where I put you in my burner rankings.
Yeah. But going in, we looked to surprise some people.
I'd say step your game up, man. You guys can compete with anyone if you guys play your game, play hard. You guys can upset some people. So.
And if I put this beer down and I pick up a weight, watch out for the pitching on the mound, son.
Yeah, CrossFit cigarettes. Mr. Welbrock on the mound. Like we said, a good team. I put you there with the Battle Stars of Freeball, and y'all had a good round 500 year last year. Looking to break into that, and I think you made the changes that can make that happen. Look for big things from the Rumspringa. Glad to have y'all back again.
Hell yeah.
And then we'll get back at you again. Situation and wasted talent are going to wrap this thing up. Final 2 teams for the fall WAKA Peninsula League. Stick around for that last segment if you're still awake.
Or sober.